So I've started on another bowl here. I just lost the last one I did, which was kind of depressing, but try and try again. This is a piece of, I think this is ivory or vanilla. I don't have any more of that silver luster. I put some more in there. Looks like it kind of cracked, unfortunately, too, but just on the very end, so I'll probably be able to try this again. What I was going to do is try to reduce that gold luster from the inside, giving the lip a real silver, shiny, metallic look to it. That won't happen with this stuff, but at least I can get the shape down a little bit more too. Had a real nice shape on that last one. I liked it. I'm hoping I can get it going again here. Getting so hard to see close up anymore. It's just happening to me so quickly. For so long, it was just never an issue. Really notice it at work where I have to write on real small spaces. Can't read it anymore. I have a pair of reading glasses with me all the time. Pretty color. Just a light brown. Ooh, I better get something to eat here pretty soon. Get my second wind. But these are small pieces, so not too bad. Still a little hot. To crackle or not to crackle? The shards in my little bowl down here make pretty little pendants. fused into some other piece. Sort of tiger stripe looking. I think I'll leave the Chalcedony alone though. I don't think that's really coming through at all, and it's a fairly expensive frit. That color's not doing anything. Might as well not use it up. Maybe I'll be able to tell on the finished pieces if they really had any effect, but I'll just not pick that up this time. That's a little bit more glass this time. This is the Lotes color. Maybe I can go right from that to the... Yeah, looks like it. Put a big old chunk of that gold luster that popped off when I made the piece of color bar on here, so it'd be kind of interesting. Probably going to throw the whole thing off, but hate to waste chunks of color like that. Should reduce really neat. To crackle or not to crackle? I'm not going to crackle. We're just going to do this thing. Easy. This time I got to put the neck in more severely. Last time I didn't do that and I lost it right on the punny transfer. It just wouldn't come off. The only way it wanted to come off was when it came off of both. Punny and the pipe, and it hit the floor. Wish I can say it was the first time that ever happened to me. I have a tendency, I think, to put the jack line in a little bit too far back towards the pipe, and then I end up getting a little bit of the pipe in it. So the closer you are to the pipe too, the harder it is to break it off. But I guess I'm just trying to use as much of the color as I can. Without that Chalcedony on there, that Lotes is really going metallic on me. That's cool. I was kind of blocking that effect. Shouldn't have been doing that. But you don't know until you try that out. Really work that neckline. And what I did last time was just do some centrifugal force to get this thing to get the shoulders way out. It really made a great difference too. It made it nice and wide. much the easiest way to get that kind of thing to happen. Just spin it. To get it a little wonky doing that. Interesting shape. Seem to get the wonkiness out of it pretty good. I see that big piece of color I was telling you about. A cooler shape than the last one. Neckline. Might be a little thin at the bottom is my only worry. way too down there on the pipe again. Way too close to the pipe, I'm guessing. Just glad it came off. The neatest effect with the silver just popping right through on the edges of the frit. Seems pretty true. Let's just clean up that lip and throw her in the bucket. Should be a keeper. One thing that's hard not to do on a piece that's this shallow is to keep the bottom of it nice and flat so it doesn't get pulled out and you lose that flat bottom because it just gets too hot. Just trying to get that opening hot. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Didn't really get it very hot that time. This will get it hot. Get it all ready to that starter hot, and then the glory hole can do its thing. That's hot. Melty hot. Probably should have hit all around it so I could open it up a little bit more too, but didn't seem to be too much of a problem as far as getting too hot on the bottom, so I'll sit here a little longer this time. Looks good. Spin them out on this side too, you know, just on the punty, and you can really get it about as wide as you can get it. I'm not going to go to that extreme. I don't want to lose another one. You just got to keep that lip chilled so it doesn't open up, and then you just spin the shoulders out. You get a real dramatic effect, real wide looking shut top bowl. As good as I'm going to get that little puppy. It's pretty straight. This reduction should really bring out those silver colors I was talking about. looking pretty silvery. At some point, probably from doing this. Yeah, that's funny. It started wobbling on the punny. It's so hot. All that extra heating. Don't see me do that very often. It's all right. Like it. Oh, nope. This is pretty deep. Yeah, went right through the bottom. Shoot. Oh, well. Felt like it just kind of started cracking off a little too much and then went right through the bottom. Looks kind of silly anyway. Needs to be up a little bit more. Oh well. Good practice piece. Nice color.